what would be some of the creative, cost-effective methods for for validating a product idea? And I know that you touched upon a few of them already, but if you can again, pinpoint some of these creative, cost-effective methods, that will be super helpful.
So I think first thing is you save a lot of time when you're not starting to build something. So you don't have to make a final product. Like I just mentioned, make a very quick, a scenario. You don't even have a product right now. There are no wireframes, little sketches. It can just be your paper napkins. It can be your A4 papers. It can just be pencil doodles. And anybody can sketch. Just put your stick figures. That's okay. But start to scribble and say, what is this environment like? So that can be your first prototype to help and get some understanding from users. Similarly, you can stick with pen paper till a feature stage also, right? So that's where you're not spending a lot of time, money. You're not really onboarding an expert to start to code stuff for you. So this is one way you can save your time and money. All you need is a sketchbook or a simple print paper, your pencil and your pens. Go out, spend time with people. Sometimes you can co-create with them. You can ask them, if this was this, how would you want this to be? Can you just scribble something and show what it could be? Or you could show them, this is what I thought of. How do you think you would like to change? So sometimes you can co-create with them. But at the foundation, you need to know you're talking to the right person. So that is something you will need to spend time on a continuous basis to find these people. And I also encourage a lot of people who are invested to connect with the users is to start to create a panel, right? If I come across you and I know that you are my true potential user, or you belong to my cohort of consumers I want to understand more, I establish the relationship with you and I tell, hey, this has been great. I'm onto something. I would need your thinking after next few months or next few weeks. Would you still be available? And mostly people are more than happy because it's a rewarding experience to create something, to add that value. So little by little, you can create your panel. And which means then you're not doing things in isolation. You're making stuff with your users. And these users can be anybody. Again, you're not spending time and money. Yeah, sometimes you treat them for a coffee, give them an incentive, maybe some Amazon wins, because there has to be a exchange of gratitude because you're using their time, right? That I, of course, will encourage. But those are some things that you can do to continuously these stages. Right, and then at the right time when you start to code things, you will need to go a little formal because you actually want people to use it in the real environments. But for most of the foundational part, you may not really need to spend a lot of resources to make your products, or experts to really run it for you. It is great to have experts if you can spend time, and if you can onboard expert, your learning time will reduce. But if you don't have that, it's okay. Get started.